Hello, my third grade friends. This is Mrs. Smith here. Today we are doing Unit 2, Lesson 14, which is on page 153 of our book. Well, that's where it starts. It goes on to 155. So, for weeks, for months now, you've been practicing your math facts. You've been quizzing yourself. You've been using the tools. If you haven't been, go start practicing right now. Like, it's never too late, but I mean, you're going to save yourself a lot of frustration by having these facts down this year and forever on. So please, if you haven't practiced yet today, stop this video and go practice your facts. Now, we're going to start with you basically doing a diagnostic checkup. Now, that sounds like a medical thing, and it kind of is, because when you go to the doctor, you know, if you say I have a problem, like my throat is sore or whatever, they will do some tests to identify what's wrong and then figure out a way to solve that problem. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to try to figure out which math facts you don't know so you can help yourself practice specifically those ones and then you know them, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to find some sort of stopwatch. Like maybe you have, you know, some digital stopwatch, or you can, you know, Google a stopwatch or something, and you're going to time yourself to see how long it takes for this multiplication. And then you're going to get a pen, like a red pen or some sort of colored pencil or something, and I'm going to correct it. So I'm about to go through this page, and then I'll give you time again to go through this page. You should not just be copying what I'm writing, okay? That would completely defeat the purpose. You're quizzing yourself, and then when I go through it, you'll correct it with me, okay? All right, I'm gonna start. So this is assuming your page is all full, and then as you're getting things right, you're giving yourself a star, and if you get it wrong, you're circling it. So then later you can be like, oh man, I gotta practice that 2 times 3, okay? All right, here we go. 7 times 5 is 35, 2 times 3 is 6, 9 times 9 is 81, and 9 times 6 is 54. And I'm going to switch colors just so it's easy for you to see on the row, you know, which one we're doing. Next row, 6 times 2, 12. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 4, 12. 6 times 8, 48. Third row, 5 times 9, 45. 3 times 3, 9. 2 times 9, 18. 5 times 7, 35. How are you doing so far? Hopefully you're getting a bunch right. Next row, 6 times 10, 60. 4 times 1, 4. 6 times 4, 24. 4 times 8, 32. Next row, here we go. 5 times 2, 10. 1 times 3, 3. 3 times 9, 27. 7 times 6, 52. Next row. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, whatever your time was, write it up here at the top so you know how fast it or how long it took for you. Anyways, back to this. 7 times 2, 14. 9 times 0, 0. 8 times 9, 72. 8 times 7, 56. Next row. 8 times 10, 80. 6 times 3, 18. 4 times 4, 16. 3 times 8, 24. Maybe you're like, oh, Mrs. Smith, you're so fast and accurate with these. You want to know why? Because I practiced. Number 29. Here we go. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 0 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. 6 times 6 is 36. Row starting with 33. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 times 3 is 24. 5 times 4 is 20. 7 times 7 is 49. Right, here we go. 5 times 10, 50. 5 times 1, 5. 10 times 9, 90. 5 times 6, 30. 41. 6 times 5, 30. 9 times 3, 27. 4 times 2, 8. 7 times 8, 56. That one was always the hardest one for me when I was a kid. Not anymore. Okay, next one. 8 times 2, 16. 5 times 0, 0. 4 times 9, 36. 6 times 7, 42. Next one, here we go. 9 times 5 is 45. 6 times 1 is 6. 7 times 4 is 28. 9 times 8 is 72. Next row, here we go. 4 times 10, 40. 5 times 3, 15. 6 times 9, 54. 8 times 6, 48. Next row, here we go. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 0, 0. 8 times 4, 32. 4 times 8, 4 times 7, 28. Next row, here we go. 3 times 5, 15. 7 times 3, 21. 5 times 9, 45. 3 times 6, 18. Here we go. 7 times 10, 70. 8 times 1, 8. 0 times 4, 0. 9 times 7, 63. Alrighty, here we go. Last row. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 3, 12. 1 times 9, 9. And 8 times 8 is 64. Okay, so you probably have a couple circled. Whichever ones you circle, after we do the back, you're gonna bring it to your parents and you're like, Mom, Dad, Auntie, Uncle, Grandma, Grandpapa, I need to practice my my 7 times 4. I just got it wrong, you know. I need to practice my 6 times 9. And then they'll quiz you and they'll say, 6 times 9, 54. Yes, get good at it, okay? All right, now we're gonna do the same thing for division. So go ahead, set your stopwatch. Maybe get a drink of water before you do this one, but you're gonna go ready, set, go. You're gonna go through these quickly and make sure you get them as many right as you can. And write the time up here on the top, and then we're going to correct it together. So you're not just copying me, you're giving yourself stars, and you're circling the ones that you got wrong, okay? Ready? Let's do it. 12 divided by 2, 6. 8 divided by 1, 8. 36 divided by 9, 4. 35 divided by 7, 5. Next row, 25 divided by 5, 4. 24 divided by 3, 8. 12 divided by 4, 3. 6 divided by 6, 1. 6 divided by 2, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 18 divided by 9, 2. 63 divided by 7, 9. 20 divided by 10, 2. 0 divided by 1, 0. 40 divided by 4, 10. 48 divided by 8, 6. Row, here we go. 18 divided by 2, 9. 6 divided by 3, 2. 8 divided by 4, 2. 36 divided by 6, 6. Row, here we go. 8 divided by 2, 4. 9 divided by 1, 9. 9 divided by 9, 1. 56 divided by 7, 8. Next one, 40 divided by 5, 8. 9 divided by 3, 3. 36 divided by 4, 9. 56 divided by 8, 7. Next one, 80 divided by 10, 8. 7 divided by 1, 7. 45 divided by 9, 5. 48 divided by 6. 5 divided by 5, 1. 30 divided by 3, 10. 16 divided by 4, 4. 72 divided by 8, 9. 10 divided by 2, 5. 1 divided by 1. 54 divided by 9, 6. 21 divided by 7, 3. Next row. Row starting with 41. 25 divided by 5, 5. 15 divided by 3, 5. 32 divided by 4, 8. 24 divided by 8, 3. Row. 90 divided by 10, 9. 18 divided by 3, 6. 63 divided by 9, 7. 54 divided by 6, 9. 45 divided by 5, 9. 6 divided by 1, 6. 20 divided by 4, 5. 49 divided by 7, 7. That was one I had a hard time. 15 divided by 5, 3. 0 divided by 3, 0. 28 divided by 4, 7. 30 divided by 6, 5. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And 81 divided by 9 is 9. 64 divided by 8 is 8. 30 divided by 5 is 6. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. And 27 divided by 9 is 3. And 42 divided by 7 is 6. 40 divided by 10 is 4, and 10 divided by 1 is 10, and 24 divided by 4 is 6, 18 divided by 6 is 3. All right, next row. 35 divided by 5 is 7, and 27 divided by 3 is 9, and 72 divided by 9 is 8, 42 divided by 6 is 7. So, find all the ones that you circled, see if you notice a pattern, right? And then go ahead and tell your parents and your loved ones, those are the ones you got to practice, so they should quiz you a bunch. Okay. So, moving on to the next part of this little lesson for you. We're going to talk about some patterns that we notice in the tables that we can use to help us. Let's see. These multiplication tables help us see some patterns that make recalling basic multiplications easier. So what pattern do you see in 10 count bys? So all the ones that are multiplied by 10. Do you see? They all have what in the ones place? 0, right? They all have 0 in the ones place. Okay, number 2. Look at the patterns of 5s and 10s together. What pattern do you see? Well, if you're looking at like 5, 10, 10, 20, 15, 30, 50. Each of these 5s are half of whatever it is by 10, right? So 5 is half of 10, 10 is half of 20, 15 is half of 30, 20 is half of 40. So if you know what the 10 is, chop that number in half and you know the 5. The 5s are half of the 10s. Okay, number 3. Look at the 9 count bys. So 9, 18, 27, 30. How does each 9 count by relate to the 10s count by in the next row? So this one is a little tricky. Do you know what it is? Whatever is being multiplied by 9, if you do the times 10 and you take away one of those. So if you're doing 1 times 9, it's 10 ones except one less, right? One less one. You do the 6 multiplied by 9. 10 times 6 is 60. If you subtract one of those 6s, now you only have 9 6s. 60 minus 6, which is 54. So each 9 fact is the 10 fact minus the other factor. How could this pattern help you remember the 9 count bys? Well, what do you think? It can help because you know you're not going beyond whatever it is by 10. You know it is a bit less than the 10 fact. Look at the digits in each 9 product. What is the sum of each digit in the 9's product? So 9 has 0 in the 10's place, 9 in the 1's place. 0 plus 9 is 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. What do they all equal? 9. How could you use this knowledge to check your answers when you multiply by 9? Add the digits. They should equal what? 9. If you get something like 8, then you gotta fix something, right? They should equal 9. Boop, boop. Smiley face. Okay, almost there, my friends. Let's go ahead and look at the back here. So now we're looking at patterns with 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s. So look at the 1's digit in all the 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s count by. What pattern do you see? I'll give you a minute. They are all even. Okay, all of these are even. So are all the 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s products even numbers or odd numbers? They're all even. Woohoo! I like even numbers. I mean, odd numbers are fine too, but. Okay, on the multiplication table labeled doubles, look for rows that have products that are double of the product of other rows. Name the factors that have products that are double the products of another factor. So, this is kind of a silly question because it's like, okay, all of the 2s are double of the 1s. All of the 4s are doubles of the 2s. All of the 6s are, okay, I guess I'll write it down. So, the 2s are doubles of 1s. The 4s are doubles of 2s. The 6s are doubles of 3s. The 8s are doubles of what? The 4s, right? And then the 10s are doubles of what? The 5s, right? So the 8s are doubles of 4s. The 10s are doubles of 5. Okay, now keep this in mind. How can you find 6 times 8 if you know what 3 times 8 is? Well, look at 3 times 8, 24. 6 times 8 is 48. How does 24 relate to, how does 24 relate to 48? Oh, 24. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Well, you know, 3 times 8 times 2 equals 6 times 8. So if you know that one, you just double it, and then you have 6 times 8. Okay, now we're rewriting these in order, so they're count bys. think we have to add some numbers in here. So we'll do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. And this, it looks like, a lot of these are factors of 9. So we're going to go with that. So we'll go 9, 18, 27, 36, 5, 54, 63, and 72. Maybe for this one I should have done 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That's probably what I was supposed to do. Whatever though, it's fine. We'll move on. All right, guys, go and see if you have an assignment, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.